Scrabble game with that last name.
On 3rd down and 2. Smith with time, fakes the pass over the middle, now floats it down the sideline. There's DK Metcalf. Metcalf with a first down and more, finally wrestled down.
There he is in the slot.
Pressure coming, Rams send extra, floats it from Metcalf, all alone, touchdown, Seattle.
Oh, mama. Sluggo, he's going to go slow off the line, quick inside, and then run the Sluggo behind him. Watch. Whoop! Oh, my. Shout out Chris Berman. Holy smoke.
3rd and 8. Blitz coming. Smith sees it. Fires over the middle. Metcalf makes the catch down at the goal line, and he's down inside the 1. Here's another fake. Smith has some time going down the far side of the field. It is caught. Noah Fant, the tight end, had a step and a big gainer and a first down for Seattle. But hold on, there's a penalty in the secondary. Look at this formation. Started out with Smith on the fake, lofting deep, has Parkinson at the 5, makes a move down to the 2. It's Colby Parkinson, excuse me, the 3rd tight end who delivers a setup of 1st and goal. Now Smith steps away from pressure. A lot of room to run. Geno Smith using the legs. Geno is inside the 15. On the fake, Smith has time. Lofting end zone. It is caught for the touchdown. Tyler Lockett, and Seattle's in front.
They just start him here, and he's just going to run a dead sprint to the back corner of the opposite pylon, and you talk about dropping in a bucket.
3rd and 6 here in overtime. Smith has time over the middle. It's caught by Metcalf. Big throw from Geno Smith and a first down for the Seahawks. Smith to throw. Pressure from Hutchinson. Runs away. Great throw. Lockett down in for the end zone. It's over. The Seahawks win it.
But I think he clearly gets the ball inside the pylon. We'll get a good look here. Let's see here, he's obviously in. Oh yeah, that's a touchdown. Walk-off win, Seattle.
A nice result for Seattle.
7.5 to go in this opening quarter. Seahawks benefit from the penalty. Sell the play fake. Smith, a dart, caught by Metcalf. First down, inside the 40. That covers 21 yards. It's first down in Carolina territory. Sell the fake. Smith stands tall in the pocket and loops it to Metcalf. You can maybe mistake how someone acts in a moment. Metcalf, the grab at midfield, and Geno Smith hums it in there for 20 yards.
He was already covered, and Walker ran right by him.
36 yards to K9. Flagged out. Smith on the move and just flips it out of bounds. Brian Burns giving chase. Extra offensive lineman, Raekwon O'Neal. Fake it. Smith floats it. Caught. Bobo. Touchdown.
Looked like he was going to stalk block, set up in front of Dante Jackson, then cut inside. And right on the play in the back, Tony Jocelyn, this back judge, 1 foot, 2 feet. Possession of the football. Survived the ground. And Jake Bobo, undrafted free agent, Duke and UCLA. And he ran a 4.99.
They're going for 2. Geno spins out of it. Spinning again. Sets. He'll throw to the other side. And converts to Lockett.
Smith out to his right. End zone shot. Metcalf for the score.
when this ball is thrown, DK Metcalf, it didn't look like he was just wanting to show that the ball was coming. At the last minute, he adjusts. I'm assuming he knew it was coming the entire way.
Lisa, thank you. From the 22. Smith, Metcalf, strong catch. Andy Dickerson, who's done a nice job with a lot of moving parts. 3rd down and 1, they're going to throw. This is Lockett. Had a step on Jackson and forced out of bounds at the 40 with a 1st down and a gain of 23.
These are hurting our ball club an extra 15 yards against our offense.
So back it up. They're now at the 25-yard line. Smith on 2nd and 21. Deep shot. Lockett over the shoulder grab. Geno Smith drops it in the bucket perfectly to the veteran Lockett. 2nd and 10 from the 31 after the timeout. Smith the deep drop. Smith loads it up. Caught. Big hit at the 11 on Bobo. Flags fly. And Bobo hangs on to the football. Shotgun for Geno Smith. Smith pulls the trigger. Hooks up with Metcalf down the sideline. Out of bounds.
And you don't let DK Metcalf make a big play on you if you're Cincinnati.
Smith, step, dials it up. Caught. Tyler Lockett down at the 10. Nick Scott with a tackle.
Smith from the shotgun, 3rd down. Airing one out, and the catch is made by Jake Bobo. The rookie out of UCLA, 32-yard. Geno Smith told us he could take a 2-yard run, turn it into 50. Here's Smith, fires, touchdown!
Really about to get involved, and this is when Geno Smith is at his best. Play action, plenty of time in the pocket, reads the defense.
3rd down and 10. Smith fires to the outside. It's Lockett. Another Seattle 1st down at the Arizona 31. From the 18-yard line, Smith with time. Throws to the end zone.
This is the angle that the officials saw. He obviously has possession. The left is down and then freeze. That's the complete.
2nd down and 11. Smith rolling right. Lobs one up, and it is caught by the tight end, Colby Parkinson, for a Seahawks 1st down in Cardinals territory. From the Arizona 36, off the fake to DJ Dallas. Smith fires, and it's caught. Noah Fant.
At practice is what we're really going to miss, and for this defense to just not miss a beat since he's been out during the course of the prep and then coming into this game.
All kinds of time for Smith, but nothing open downfield. Got rid of it at the very last moment for Tyler Lockett, who holds on at the Cleveland 25. And Garrett was still excellent last week. Here he comes. Geno Smith spins away from the pressure, throws it to the corner of the end zone for Lockett, who taps the toes for the touchdown.
And he doesn't. And to a man, everybody on this Cleveland defense said, listen, he's a little bit more athletic than you think.
Smith, the deep drop, looking for something deep, looking for Metcalf. And DK Metcalf's got it. All the way down inside the 15, beating Martin Emerson Jr.
Work ethic, confidence, preparation. Here's 2nd and 8. As he fires it, sideline. That is a good throw right there to Lockett. With 1 second on the play clock, just in time. There's play action. Geno steps up, unloads, finds Metcalf in the open. Metcalf racing down the sideline and then goes out of bounds. Tony Romo, Tracy Wolfson. There's a deep ball, one-on-one coverage. What a nice catch. What a beautiful catch it is by Jackson Smith.
3rd down and 4. Washington rushes 4. Smith in some trouble, steps up, he can run, and he will run for a 1st down and more, sliding at midfield to move the chains. A 13-yard scamper for Geno Smith.
Pacquiao punch, probably a run.
Oh, the play fake. And then the check down. Walker, the defender in front of him, stumbled, and that gives Walker space. And now Walker with extra space. Down the sideline. He is gone. Touchdown, Seattle. Receiving touchdown in Seattle this year by a non-wide receiver. And a 64-yard touchdown for Kenneth Walker. You go back to the top of your screen on first down. Geno Smith looking left all the way, looking for Lockett on the sideline. He makes the catch and hops out of bounds with a Seattle first down. From the 36 on first down, off the play fake. Smith will step up into a clean pocket and floats it to Lockett at the 45-yard line, down at the Washington 44. Tie game, under 4 to play. Smith on the roll, throws for the goal line. It is caught for the touchdown. Lockett going low to pull it in. Got the feet in bounds, and he gives Seattle the late lead.
With just a sprint right, Lockett's going to show him like he's running a fade. Slam on the brakes, get back to that front pylon, and Geno Smith is just throwing to a spot.
Need about the 35, 38-yard line to feel comfortable. Smith,
ball down. He's got to get down.
He's got it. Metcalf fighting.
You can't fight for
He's got
yards.
to hurry. 15 seconds and counting. They've got to unstack and spike it.
5, 6, 7 yards off makes for easy throws for Geno Smith.
Smith to the air to Metcalf, and he reels it in. Is it a catch? Yes, it is. A touchdown for DK Metcalf.
But you'll see it right here. One-on-one matchup, and he just runs the quick slant. Really good catch going down below his knees.
Smith looking deep for Smith, and Jigba goes up to get it. What a catch by the rookie. Jordan Fuller on the tackle, but a first down and a gain of 32.
Have done an excellent job of that during their coaching careers.
Geno taking a deep shot for DK Metcalf. He's got him at the 25. Metcalf still on his feet. Cut back at the 9 and down at the 8. DK Metcalf for 52 yards. All right, Gene, great stuff. Thank you. Third down and 8. From Gene to Geno to DK Metcalf. First down for Seattle.
Third and 9. Geno will put it up top. Twisted. What a catch! Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a 5-star grab.
They're only rushing 4, and they're all getting there.
They come again. Geno throws in the middle. Noah Fant.
Smith fires over the middle. Great grab by Metcalf out in front, and he will go all the way for a touchdown. 73 yards. Play action, slides left, down the left sideline for Metcalf. What a catch! DK Metcalf over Bland, so he picks on Bland again. Lockett's in the slot, Metcalf the other way to Metcalf. He hauls it in. And is there a flag down at the 3-yard line? There is. Here's Blakeman.
Offside. Defense number 90. Penalties declined. His only play is a touchdown.
It's Lawrence.
Bland has had a rough first half. The big touchdown early to DK Metcalf for 73 yards.
Smith going to take it in by himself. Touchdown. $5 yards for the score. Seattle Seahawks on top 28-20 in Arlington.
Loving every minute of this.
Jerry Jones looks on. Love covering Witten all those years. Meanwhile, that pass, reaching for it. Pete Carroll puts his hands up. Yes, caught. Noah Fant. Charbonnet 16 carries, 54 yards.
Fake it to him. Backpedaling for the end zone. Metcalf, touchdown.
A lot of credit. Great route. Kind of rubbed right off of the other receiver.
He's active tonight. Meanwhile, first down from the 25. Smith retreating. Smith fires. Right side, caught.
So it's fast, slow, fast. Never heard it described that way, but he does a great job of it.
Here's Geno Smith to the outside. DK Metcalf has it and jumps over a defender. DK going up high.
Trying to establish that run game, even with the injuries in the secondary.
Here's Geno looking down the field, and he's got Lockett for a first down.
Persuasion to do so, but you never know.
Geno to Lockett at the 35, and Lockett takes it to the 31-yard line. A gain of 22 for Seattle in what could be the final play of the third quarter.
Forcing tight windows to throw the football in.
2nd and 9. Geno to the end zone. He's got Metcalf down there. One-handed grab. Was he in? No signal yet.
DK Metcalf gets both feet in. The question is, when does he have full possession? Now that's a touchdown.
He's dragging the feet. That's going to be a touchdown. Smith with time over the middle. Smith and Jigba's got the first down. There's a flag down on the far side of the field. For the moment, it's an 18-yard gain and a Seattle first down. Smith, end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown! Colby Parkinson! Last week it was Drew Lock. This week it's Geno Smith, and the Seahawks are back in front.
It's me or you getting this ball.
And it's not a whole lot of design, right?
No.
It is one-on-one. This is what Jimmy Graham did forever, right? He would go down, post him up, and you throw the ball as hard as you can at him. Colby Parkinson comes up with a massive play.
You got legs up in there.
Smith on 3rd down, throws, end zone, touchdown! Jackson, Smith, and Jigba.
He's in bounds, definite possession, 1 foot down, 2 feet. That is a touchdown.
Smith rolling right. He will take off across midfield. First down. Smith takes it inside the 30, out of bounds at the Steelers' 29-yard line.
2nd and 7. Smith in the pocket, floats it wide open. Will Dissly, he'll walk in for a Seattle touchdown.
Well, watch Barnes and Papo right here. These two players at the backer positions. Barnes right there. He points at Papo. He's expecting to pass that crossing route off to make sure that none of these wideouts get all the way down here.
3rd and 10. Geno in trouble. Able to get free. Smith will run. A beeline down the sideline. Geno Smith high-stepping, and he finally goes out of bounds near the 10.
He was emphatic about coming back next year.
Said 100% he'll play somewhere next year. Will it be Seattle? Smith going up top for Lockett in the end zone. Drops it in for the touchdown. 34 yards to Tyler Lockett.
Well, he's just going to run a post outside over the top of the defense. And you see Smith and Jigba. It's double post. And Smith and Jigba took the inside safety away from it and left Lockett at one-on-one, and you see him.
Play fake. Geno Smith looking. Back of the end zone. Wide open Lockett, and Seattle takes the lead 21-20.
You're going to see this is just essentially Lockett's going to take the back end, and they're just going to run all cross here. And he's going to be wide open in the back of the end zone. And Geno Smith, a little mustard on that football, on that throw. He put some heat on it.
You said it at the start of the drive. This is going to show you a lot about what kind of players you have on this team.
Exactly right.
What'd you learn about that Seattle team?